Welcome back to Dreamin' Dragons. Strap yourself in. Today we're in for a cracking time. Or is it more of a side-splitting good time? Apologies. Couldn't help myself. Today we're covering all things fruit blowouts, why our delicious afternoon tea is bursting at the seams, how we can minimize it, and is it even a problem to have a toothy-looking grin on the side of our fruit? Dragon fruit. Mostly water with a bit of other goodies blended together within a fleshy cocoon, aka the rind or skin. I've just finished reading a book to my little one about a particularly hungry caterpillar, and it's quite similar in a way to our fruit. As our fruit slowly grows, the rind grows with it. Stretching. Happy days, bigger fruit. But similar to our caterpillar, who has grown and cracks open the cocoon as it levels up to butterfly status, there's a handful of reasons why our fruit would follow suit. During the ripening stage, if you're a little too heavy on the hose or you're smashed by a particularly wet few days, this sudden influx of water occurs too quickly for new cell formation and our skin or rind to stretch to cater for. And pop. With temperature swings, this can also be exaggerated. Cold nights can be a killer, especially after a warm day, or vice versa. Throw some rain into this concoction and you'll be seeing little Pac-Man all through the yard. Calcium's another big one, often forgotten. It plays an important role in the cell wall structure, and a deficiency can lead to these damn splits. I'd say a split would be a fair example of an imperfection, but if you notice scarring or skin imperfections early on, let's say your fruit squashed against a branch or a fence, or maybe a pesky sap-sucking bug has given it a red-hot go early on, the skin can expand and grow at different rates around the scarring, which can put additional stress on some areas, and again, pop. Some varieties are also just super prone to it. The moment they're ripe and ready for picking, pop. I know my American Beauty froths at the thought of splitting. The skin's just super thin. These thin-skinned varieties, much less commercial potential. End of season, when our fruits seem like they're just killing time, sitting around watching the grass grow, is another time when you can often see some splits. The cold evenings and damp weather doing their bit with the slow, almost non-existent growth. Lame. So more often than not, it's due to inconsistent or sudden water influx. By managing the moisture the best you can go a long way to minimizing the splitting. Ideally, you want fairly consistent moisture levels, so watching your weather app and using the hose sparingly. Same can be said about nutrients and fertilizers. Don't hit them randomly as they're ripening with the strong stuff. Consistency, again, is key. Probably a little harder to control this one, but having plenty of fruit on your vine can also help buffer the effects of water/temperature volatility. More fruit equals more avenues for expansion and storage of the water. This one's less of a preventative approach and more of a reactive one, but take a squiz of your fruit often. Check the underside of your fruit and on the end where the flower was attached. These are usually the spots that you'll first notice a split. Catching it early and picking prematurely could save all your hard work. I guess down to the juicy part of the topic, is a split fruit even that big of a deal? Well, some people love a split fruit. Gives a jammy, often sticky sensation at the part that's been exposed. Not my cup of tea, but I can see why they'd get around it. Some varieties also are primed and perfect the exact moment they split. Perfect ripeness. Hey. Though, unfortunately, once our fruit has developed a crack, regardless of the size, it leaves the flesh vulnerable to pests and insects. Yummo. Plus, with increased pest activity in the area, not only is your popped pup getting pounced on, it leaves the others at risk from their proximity. Definitely no banana split, but if you found this one interesting, take a squiz through this one here too. Should hit the spot just like a dragon fruit on a warm summer's day. Oh baby.